We walked through the streets, and at one point John said to me, "So you know, all the horn honks aren't for you." Because usually at home, whenever I'd walk or go for a walk along the streets, I'd usually get at least one horn honking, or I'd get cat calls from an open window, because men are often base and sexually rude that way. And I laughed and I said, I know that everyone here honks at everything because people cram into any space that they can. Seriously, 1.5 times as many cars will fit in the lanes. What are lanes? What are stop signs? They do, that was totally the case, I'm sorry. And they do that, and they would they wouldn't bother looking at stop signs. I mean, I got it. And it's actually great to watch these cars actually driving when you're a type A person like me and you're not driving. It's great to see the weaving and the fighting that the car driver has to do just to actually be able to get somewhere. But not 15 seconds after he had said that to me, the horn honks aren't for you, that's when I sensed somebody walking behind us. So I signaled to John to move to the side so that they could pass, because as a woman, being followed is usually not a good thing, and I keep track of my surroundings at all times because anything could be a threat. And just after he made these comments about horn honks to me, and just after I let someone walking behind us pass us, then we both watched the man, probably all 5'2" of him, even after he was in front of us, repeatedly turn around to look at me specifically. He would look back to watch where he was walking, and then he'd turn around again, look at me for a second or two, then turn back to watch where he was going again. He did this at least 6 times until John found a side road and motioned me to join him. As soon as we turned, I said, "You did that because of him, didn't you?" And he said yes, and I mentioned that it was funny that just after he said that people aren't honking their horns for me, that's when a man, 10 seconds later, that's when he started continually staring at me. Well, it's nice to see that sexism and men degrading women is still global. These are the things that you would see. You're like, I have to get proud. Well, you know, it's one thing when you're walking somewhere and somebody gives a honk and everybody's give the finger, because what are you going to do, right? And I'm walking past with a guy that's really effing taller than me, and this guy just keeps... And he's just...